Oh, we're live here. Okay. Live is such a trip, right? So this was an impromptu live. I'm driving. We're gonna get a little bouncy. I see. Let's do a twist. Woo! All right. See if that makes it a little tighter, because I'm in the car, right? So this is about why do you want a digital business card anyway? And you see in the thumbnail, I'm pointing to this, like why, right? There's so many ways that you can have a business card, and why do we want it digital? So what is a digital business card? That's what I want to talk about. Why do you want it, and what is it? And I just like to have these discussions. My name is Christopher Collins. You can see a little bit of my digital business card at chriscollinssr.com. It's chriscollinssr.com. So why do you want a digital business card? Let's see. First, I think people need to establish what is a digital business card. And there's so many, variations of it, right? There's the digital business card that is literally like a digital business card. It's your business card. Hold on. I'm at a light. So I have a business card here. I love my business card because it has a great message, right? It's show love first, one by one, always return kindness. That's our loyalty. If we all did that, the world would be a better place. But on the back of it, I have my internet contact address hub, a QR code so people can scan it, and then a phone number. And I don't say anything about what I do. That's just me. But my phone number is a smartphone number. Because what I want, ultimately, is to get people's information into my contacts, and I want to get their information into my contacts. In fact, that's what we all want. But are we all saying that and thinking that? And this is why I wanted to make this video while I was driving. Why do you want a digital business card anyway? And for some people, they're caught up on like, oh, here's a quick tap. There's my digital business card, all my social media. Is that your digital business card? A business card would have a way for people to get a hold of you, your contact information. What's the point of the business card? Is for people then to save your information. Back in the day, it would be save it in the black book, save it in the Rolodex. I almost say Rolex, right? But you can't save it in a Rolex. They got a smartwatch. But it's to save it in the Rolodex. Basically, you give out a business card so that people can get a hold of you when they wanted to or needed to, so that your information could be available to them and accurately, right? So we have, why get a digital business card? Well, it's pretty simple, but people fight it. The reason is everything is digital. Now here's what's going to happen. If I want to talk to you, I'm going to save your number. And if I don't want to talk to you, I'm probably still going to save your number just so that I can block it or so that I know who it is, right? And I can not answer it. Either way it goes, we're saving the number and we're not memorizing it. We're just going to save the number. Now, I met with the client the other day and I had her number saved, and it was saved under Jen, Betty's friend. So I showed her, and it just came up a big J. I was like, do you want your stuff to look like this? Or do you want it to look like a fancy, well, not fancy, but do you want it to be custom? Do you want your business card in my phone, or do you want me to just save your number in my phone? Two different things, and we live in a different era. This isn't 1980s or 90s. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I could show you when I save people's phone numbers, I would just write down the number, maybe a little something I would remember them by. I separated my boys and girls sometimes, and a couple of other things, right? But that was it. And if I lost the page, it was like, oh, I'm sorry, I lost the number, it was done. And there was no way for them to customize the information that I would save about them. We live in a different era. Has anyone heard of something called, oh man, I just blanked on it, of course, so no one knows what is, right? It's called market placement. There we go. So you watch a movie and you see like, a certain soft drink sitting on the desk, or a certain picture or something. That's product placement, product placement. They're putting this there, and sometimes they pay the movie maker big money, the producers, whoever, so that they can put their soft drink right there in the middle of the screen. That's product placement. We live in an era where we can do product placement all day long through the contacts. If you know how to make your contact stand out, you can add the product placement to the contact by just making it a custom image. Boom, you got product placement. There's simple. I'm giving free stuff away here. Everyone that's trying to do business should take advantage of a custom contact card and get their people, their customers, their prospects to save it. Boom, first off. Now you establish why you want a digital business card is because one, it's the ultimate product placement. Two, you're able to present yourself how you want to be seen to the person who's going to likely save your information anyway. And three, it's going to the contacts anyway. Like, that's where it's all going. Every company, they go, oh, do you want us to, can we connect your contacts so that they can better connect you through social media, through networking, etc. So it really helps you to have your information in the contacts because our phones are being scanned. You want to admit it or not, they're being scanned. Okay? And so there's lots of different ways to make money and to build your network and everything online. All those are great. This is what I do. And a lot of these, they work together. This, what I do, works together. No one is discussing this because they don't think it's that valuable. But see, the value is nice and slow and steady. And before you know it, you're like, what happened? Well, you're getting your information in people's contacts. The systems are scanning. They scan for emails now to connect, who knows who. You ever notice you get friend suggestions from people that are maybe in your contacts, but you didn't share your contacts with that network? How do they know this? I'm telling you now. Okay? So it's very important that you know that's happening anyway. And it's important that you take advantage of it. Take control. I'm driving right now. I have two hands off the wheel. Who's driving? My knee. How good can I drive if something, were to come up? Not good. Let me get a hand on there. Let me take control of that wheel. Because having my knee drive is like letting the social networks run your contact information, run your network. It's like letting someone else store your information in their phone however they want. Jen, Betty's friend, take control, take your hands, put it on the wheel. Jesus can take the wheel too, but I need to take the wheel. You get what I'm saying? I was trying to work in the song for people that know that. But anyhow, so I still have paper cards. They're very helpful. But I run this paper card right back to my digital with my smart number. But why? Because if anybody wants to really talk with me, go through this. I want to be in your contacts. You're going to save me in your contacts. Guess what happened with a couple clients? I gave them my number, and then later they're like, what's your email? Then later they're like, well, and I asked them, what's your email? And we're asking information that could have all been settled in the first 30, 60 seconds if they would have taken my card, called the number will send them a text message back with everything that they need to fill out, and then I get that information back. I press a button and it's added to my contacts instantly. Now I'm telling you stuff where people, listen, we're a small company, big ideas, and people are taking them because they know they're good ideas. This QR pop right here, look at that. It was the world's first QR code and NFC combo sticker built on here that you can use with any company. You can still use with any company. There are people that use other digital business cards. I'm going to share one. Because I like it. I saw the guy talking tech, whatever, and he's cool. It worked out. The company is switching, but they don't have one of these. They don't. You know what? Their card is cool. They got a QR code and everything, but they don't have this. And quite frankly, every company shouldn't have to go out and get one of these. You as a user, you can find whatever digital business card provider you want and use a QR pop to share it. And you can keep reprogramming it to whoever you want. So is a digital business card one of these things like you see the Popple, the Vice, the whatever, or a card, a physical card, right? That's a digital business card? No, not to me. And if you listen to, go online and look, definition, it's your information digitized. So this digital business card is not actually a digital business card. This is a physical card, when people have those, that connects to a digital world which then people can go from that digital world and save it to my phone, making it a digital business card. Which means we have to learn to connect our life, because it's online and offline that we live. And that's why my internet contact address hub, or MyCA, is so important, because it's not a digital business card. It's my internet contact address hub that connects my life online, offline. It can provide a digital business card if people want to save my information digitally. It can provide a hub where people can connect with me through my social profiles. You don't have to use MyCA, you can use something else. We have tools like QR Pop where you can use somebody else, but you can use our tool. And we're not just stuck to using us. If you program this, you can reprogram it, to whomever you want. In fact, it was created because I couldn't program NFC. So I devised a way where people, you order it, it comes already pre-programmed. And you can do YouTube. You can go YouTube QR Pop review, and you'll see a great review done by Kevin. I'll let you search the reviews to see more, but you'll know. Did a great job. He compared Vice to QR Pop, but it's really no comparison. He just compared one aspect, one feature, which is a really cool feature that I'll let you watch the video to learn more about. But as we're talking and I'm driving, I just want to get that out and hopefully get some people to think, why do I want a digital business card anyway? I had a client, potential client, and he actually didn't think it was that big a deal because he saw that everyone is just showing their profiles online. And he's right. Everyone's just doing their profiles online, not that big a deal. But when you understand what your objective is different than just sharing a profile. Oh, let me get a Popple, let me get a Vice, let me get a Link, let me get a Bling Bling Tip Tap, and all these people that are copying other people. For one, you want to make sure you have some vision and not just join the club. Why do you want a digital business card, and what are you calling a digital business card? How do you want to share it? Okay, and you need to practice sharing. It's just like anything that you do. You got to practice it, literally. Like, even, networking, you practice the networking. You just don't. It's funny because right now I just got a networking text that came up. You practice networking. You practice handing out your business card, what to say, when to be quiet, when to talk. It's the same thing with the digital business card. You need to be able to look at someone and see their phone. Oh, iPhone, okay, and share it one way, share it another way. I was with this guy the other day. He had an iPhone. For sure it was going to work, right? The tap, it was so embarrassing. I go to tap it, it didn't work. I go to tap it on the other side, it didn't work. I have him open up his camera, it didn't scan. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with your phone?
This is my ringer.
I just didn't get what was up with his phone. It wasn't me. Okay, so it was his phone. I took out one of my iPhones. I took out my Samsung phone. I tapped it. I scanned it. The person that was standing in referral taps, it didn't work. So what's the backup? Here's the backup, buddy. Here's a card. Call me. Or you know what? Take my number and text me. And when you text me, it'll react the same way. You get the text back. It's cool.
This is my ring.
So this is what... I lost you because people are texting in. This is what the world has to get to. What a digital business card is to them. And then find a way to go there. Now, I'm going to tell you the number one thing that you have to do is go out, spend $12 and buy your own domain, and then forward that domain to whatever business card you're using, and never give out that business card domain name unless you really want to. But the reason I say that is because if you ever leave that company, all those contacts you shared, they're going to get that. They're going to get that old thing, and you don't want that. All right? Stay tuned, subscribe. I'm going to be doing more. I had a hard year. My mother passed away. Other things occurred in life. Life is rough, but it's time to get back on the horse. All right? Stay with me. Go check out the QR Pop review. My name is Chris Collins. I appreciate you, and I got to go. I got to drive and stay alive. Thanks for watching.